Good day, everybody. This is Sean from SMP Life. So happy to see you guys today. I have some exciting news, some directional shifting where we're going with our channel. From this point forward, we're expanding and just blowing down all the walls. We're going to try to be as transparent as we possibly can. Granted, we do have private lives, so we'll keep a lot of that kind of stuff contained. But the true nitty-gritty of our everyday is what we want to bring you, because we're so much more than just exercise and nutrition and trying to eat, but we're expanding those as well. So, I told you that the new year was going to be awesome, and I just feel super stoked and super great today, even though, once again, if you've been following along, I've been having mouth troubles with my wisdom teeth, and I have surgery in about a week to get them taken out. So that should be interesting, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But I just really want to reiterate how we want to transform our channel into being something that is more diverse and inclusive and community, and just a place that we can come and learn and grow together and take journeys and challenges, and you guys feed us and give us energy to go well beyond what we possibly imagine for ourselves, because you give us just an unbelievable confidence that things can get done if you work hard and you try. We come look at some of your channels, we look at any comments that we're given, so make sure you do put comments down below. We do look at each and every one. We try to get back with each and every one. So as of right now, that's the plan going forward, and until it just becomes impossible to do so, which I don't see in any near future. And we'll probably come up with a plan that we still get to see those different comments even as the channel grows. So that's the beginning. We have a problem, and the problem is that we really feel really confined into the channel as it was previous to today, and we really want to let our personality show a bit more, and more about our day-to-day, more about our businesses that we do have outside of our regular jobs, which we can touch base on how we go about those. But we also have another channel called Information Diva that we're rolling out, so that we can filter some of those type of questions or ideas and thoughts into that channel, and that channel can become a standalone on its own, so that if you don't need to see all this other stuff and you just want quick hitters to get in there, we're trying to build a platform within YouTube that you can find our media and get to it as quickly as possible. So basically what we're experiencing is a bit of creative growth, where we're feeling confined in the space. You know how when it's time for you to have new shoes when you were a kid and your toes rub against the edge, it was a little bit uncomfortable. Not unbearable yet, but just uncomfortable when you knew that your mom and dad or whoever was taking care of you, or you when you had your first jobs, it was time for a new pair, or your britches were a bit snug because you grew. So basically that's what's happening to our channel. I feel we have grown beyond just wanting to share nutritional thoughts and just about our weight gains and our weight losses and our muscle building and our the way we go about building Paula's muscle mass, the way we will go about our nutritional plans for each one of us, the way I go about trying to lose weight. All of those are things that we will continue to talk about. We'll still do small small research projects. Just to wet your whistle, get your interest building so you can do your own research and go far beyond what I give you or what Paula gives you, so you can gain a knowledge for yourself. We just want to be the catalyst that get you going, and then bring great content to you guys that's very informational and that will serve in and of itself to be very helpful. Another reason why we want to share more with you guys is because we feel, as you know, our nutrition, you see that we do the Brookends program, where we've expanded to when we're feeling not so great, when we're at home, we have a home workout that we're trying to nail down and get to a place where we feel is conducive, and maybe we'll even roll it out to you guys to see if you want to try it and see if it helps you guys out. Then that will be great. And just different things like that about things we try and we want to put out for you guys to try. And we find that we have a lot of crossover with things. Like, we use certain gadgets, and like I use my iPhone XS to film all my video on, so I just want to be able to also bring in the tech side, because I'm a bit of a nerd, a bit of, I like geeky stuff. I like to have super cool equipment, the best equipment that I can afford in order to do the job that's necessary. And that's not to negate learning the basics and learning the little skills that you need in order to be able to optimize those tools, but I want to bring the whole package. I don't want to limit us. And I think we almost limited ourselves to just being in that tiny little niche of, nutrition and dieting. And that's not what our goal was intended. It was intended to have those things. Okay, so since we're growing, these are some of the new topics or the topics that we will continue on having into the future. So we will probably expand again, but this is just what we're going with right now. So the new topics will be a series called Our City, where we talk about, go venture out, see the happenings of Charlotte, North Carolina, which is a pretty big city, and it has a lot of cool things to do, and not all of them cost anything, and there are a lot of cheap things to do as well. So we will be trying to hit a lot of the hot spots in Charlotte to give people an opportunity to see how great our city really is, and to feel what we feel when we're in our city. And if you visit us, so you have places to go see. All right, so that's one of the first things that we're changing. We're also going to bring some tech and some tech gear info and reviews into the mix. Since we've been doing this channel for a little bit now, we have started to use some tools, started to get some software, started to implement them, see how they work, see how they flow with our channel, and hopefully we can bring some of those to you, so that if you decide to do a channel, or you decide to just post a video of something that's special to you, that you'll have a little bit of information to go by. And we'll also be hopefully bringing in some other sources to be able to help formulate a sound foundation for a person, or you guys are lifers, to actually build a channel for yourself or your business. This year, Paula and I plan on hitting a lot of cities around the country, as well as going overseas. We want to begin our travel journeys, and we want to bring you along. So that is our next big addition. We will start hitting spots this year. I believe we have narrowed it down pretty much to New York being our very first big adventure. We both went to New York when we were kids, but we don't really remember all the things that were there, and we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do, namely eat our way through. So that's our number one trip in our mind right now. You guys can drop comments below. Tell us about your city. Tell us why you think your city will be a great city for us to visit. And who knows, you might see us in your backyard. We will continue our small researches and reports on different things, like we started the whey protein series. We started a water series. We have touched base on different things that go on within exercise and nutritional genres, so to speak. I would say things like coffee and the effects that it has on your body. You know, some of those things that we did previous. We will continue to bring those along with the new stuff, just because we enjoy doing it. Again, you know, I enjoy finding out new stuff and passing it along if I find that it is helpful for you. So, and in conjunction and in a linear format, as well as, you know, touching all around the other things that we do and love. We also have several businesses that we have undertaken, and we have built the foundations for those, really solidly putting them in as of last year. Now it's time to expand and grow, so we want to bring you guys along on that journey as well, because a lot of you may be aspiring entrepreneurs or have talents or skills or hobbies that you want to bring to the marketplace, that you want to be a side gig. You know, it doesn't have to take over your job that you do on a daily basis. And we want to show you how to build many pillars of income. And on our channel, The Information Diva, you can find a lot of information. We will drop there. We will talk here about it basically, but to get a more in-depth view and idea or ideology or thought from others, we will direct you over to that channel. We also want to begin to show and share our love of food. We are food holics. We have come to the point that we just have to admit it. And hence our trip to New York. What better place to start eating our way through the world than there? And Charlotte has some great places too we shall go to. So, you know, it's kind of to bring everything full circle and be a complete channel and be complete as people, because we're not these little bits and pieces that just kind of hang out and you only see. Each one of those different cogs in your own personal wheel make you who you are. So we want to show you who we are, and hopefully that helps you get to a place where you either learn from us, you grow from something we've said, or we planted a seed that maybe you grow on your own into your own tree. That's our mentality, is really to give back. Everything that we do is going to be to give back. Our businesses funnel in to help bring this channel to you, as well as hopefully be able to support all our charitable endeavors that we want to get into, which we will go into those things as well as we continue on our journey together. We will also bring you new ideas. We have come to have a flexible nutritional plan, meaning that some days we eat vegetarian, some days we eat like we used to eat. Those are our little cheat days, and usually, cheat days ends up being like a cheat meal. So we do those. We are just trying to get more of us out to you guys and be a guide or a pattern as to whether you innately have something or whether you want something and you work really, really hard and go get it. And we want to be examples of especially how hard work really, really gets you the things that you want. And then the belief behind that and the doing, just without doing, there is nothing else. So we're trying to do now so that we can help ourselves and you guys. You guys keep us very much accountable to the things that we want to get accomplished, and that's another reason for us to share more, because we want to be bigger than ourselves and leave something for everybody to be able to benefit from. So we're trying to grow this channel and make it as big as possible, not for money alone. Money is like so far down the line. I believe money is one of those things that you get once you give value, which means you have to give before you ever even dream of receiving anything. So this is really a labor of love of what I really want to give to people is just the things that are in my head or the things that I see and the things that I pick up from other people that I can pass to the next person so that it'll make their life easier as if it made my life easier as somebody has given to me. So I want to, this channel to be that type of situation. So that's why we are now incorporating pretty much everything is fair game, and I am working on ways to try to curtail it into certain categories, and that way it'll make it easier for you to kind of surf through and find what you need. I also, like I said, we have Information Diva, which will be talking more about business things and how to carry on your financial life and how to work on bettering yourself mentally. We have the Magic Chick, which is also coming. I will give you more updates about that as well. And it is about just being a spiritual being and being true to yourself and finding yourself on your journey and where you're supposed to go and finding a calm about yourself. It's not anything religious per se. It's just more about being the person and the being that you were meant to be and striving towards that, and the little exercises and knowledge that can get us to that next level. Because really, in order to be a complete person, we need our mind, our body, our physical, and our spirit. And when all that is in conjunction together, then we're performing at optimal level. And that goes for whatever sport you want to do, whatever business you want to intake. If you just want to be charitable, you need to know and have these skills about you and this air of freedom about you. And that's what we want to bring to you with this channel as being our core channel, where you can come here and then you can branch out. And the other channels are when you know exactly what you need and you're just trying to go in. It's kind of like when you go to Walmart. You don't expect to get help at Walmart. You know pretty much what you need. You go in, you go to the shelf, you grab it, and you go. And then you have other places where you need to sit down and consult with somebody. You're getting flooring done or whatever, and talk over and go into more detail at a slower pace, and you need a little more attention. And that's what the SMP life is all about, is that special attention. So, lifers, we love you. We just wanted to update you on the changes. There'll be some tweaks, some new stuff. coming in. Hopefully we will be able to start getting some interviews going based on exercise, nutrition, and our overall lifestyle, and bring you more of us. So we love you, and you have a great day, and I'm going to cut it right here. Don't forget to check out the ambassador of food, Sean Foote, our cooking channel. Ha ha ha. One more. Deuces.